Brian, I'm so glad that you scheduled time to be with me today. So give me the update. Tell me how things are going on your journey.
Well, yesterday, I took my CNE exam and I passed my CNE exam on the first attempt using your material. One of
Awesome.
my best resources that I've been using has been, I don't know if you can see it, but
We
is
can.
my CNE workbook.
Uh-huh.
Has helped me out. The YouTube videos, everything you told us in that cohort was on on that test. Everything that we needed was there. So all the essential information was there. And, the references were good, right? Like you told me, what I needed to do, and time was my best asset. So I definitely did it. I used that time wisely.
Excellent. So as we reflect on the CNE in 60 days journey that the cohort from Excelsior went through as a team, I think that was a great model. As you reflect on kind of where you started versus yesterday when you received that passing score, talk to us about what you think was the game changer that got you to the point that you felt confident enough to go in and take that exam. Can you talk a little bit about what those feelings were, what those beliefs were, and what helped you feel so confident that you were ready to test?
So when I first started the course back in September, I was worried, right? So I was on a journey, worried, not sure where to start, uh, you know, unsure, right? Was I going to pass this exam? But again, coming into the course and you're going over everything and just covering everything. I believe I had the tools to succeed. And just your advice to my cohort and just telling us all the key things, was very helpful. It helped me to believe in myself, not only on a CNE level, but the self care aspect and the things that we needed, right? Like it was just more than just the tests for you. And I know we met one point and during that meeting, and you clarify some of my muddy points, and that helped me out. And I got to a point that went through the book and did everything you said and followed the references and the outline that you gave us. And I got to a point and I said, wow, I'm starting to understand this. And the reason I knew that was because I started to see it pop up in my workplace, and I started connecting the dots. How can I apply this? Well, we're using SPE, we're referring students. It was exactly what you said. So I started saying, okay, she's right. And I started connecting, and it was like, I feel ready and confident to take this exam.
Mhm. That's amazing. Okay, so we weren't recording, Brian, when we first started this call. So share with everybody what you showed me at the beginning of the call, because that was the highlight of my day.
I passed the CNE exam. I don't know if you
Yes,
can say it.
Pat.
I passed.
Yes,
I
I
passed. I passed my CNE exam. So I am so proud. This is a monumental accomplishment, something that I wanted to do for so many years. And I thank you tremendously for all your help on the journey.
yeah,
I could not have done it without you and your resources and your team and Dr. Drews and everyone, from just self-care and everything you have done. I truly appreciate it. And I'm, immensely grateful for everything you have done for me.
absolutely. Well, we appreciate all of those accommodations. But Brian, you're the one that did the hard work. We know that mindset is a large part of our ability to be successful on that CNE exam. You embraced that from day one. You were honest about your anxiety associated with taking the exam. And I know for me, it took me almost 8 years. You know my story. And a lot of it was anxiety. I had a lot of self-doubt, self-limiting beliefs, just like you. I didn't know where to start. I wasn't sure if the resources would work or not. So you did the hard work. So you should definitely take some time to celebrate yourself and all of the steps along the way that you took, checking it off the list to get to this incredible milestone. So tell me about your colleagues. I know you said you're the first so far to achieve success. So what words of advice have you shared with them, or would you like to share with anyone that's watching us talk today?
So I share with my colleagues to follow the plan. So we're given a plan and we have to follow that plan. Follow the workbook, right? The workbook was important. Using Dr. Caputi's, book, right? Billings and Halstead, right? Not just going with Dr. Caputi, also using the Billings and Halstead edition that you shared, using the study references, taking the SAE exam and sticking to the resources, right? Sticking to the resources that you outline. I think you have prescribed a model, right, for us to follow. We just had to follow it. One of the biggest, things that stuck out to me was you said, "What's your biggest asset?" It
Mhm.
was time. It was time. You got to buy out the time, right?
Mhm.
You give everyone everything you told them what to do. You just got to buy out the time and dedicate to it, and you will be successful.
Absolutely. Time is our most valuable asset, and once it's gone, we can't make any more of it. So we have to maximize the time that we have. And like you said, Brian, we tell colleagues don't waste time looking at other resources that are not going to be of the utmost benefit to you to help you clarify your muddy points. You truly only need Billings and Halstead, Caputi, and our study workbook. Well, thank you so much, Brian. This was as I said earlier, this was delightful. I thought we were going to have our one-on-one coaching time to talk about your muddy points or to talk
Yeah.
about what next steps are going to be if you were ready to take the exam. So I am so excited. This was a joyful surprise. Anything else you want to say to anybody that's watching this discussion today?
Yeah, believe in yourself. You can do it. And, again, you're going to sit, in the course. If you're sitting in this course and you're listening to this, believe in yourself.
Yes,
Listen, to what Dr. Sellers is telling you, and you can do it. Again,
yes.
she's giving you the advice, buy out the time, follow her resources, and you're going to be successful. And
Absolutely. Yes, we agree. We believe in hundreds of colleagues now that have gone on the journey with us, have trusted us to help them, to guide them on the journey to achieve success. So hopefully colleagues are listening to this great advice, and we look forward to seeing so many of you, hundreds of you in our programs. Because remember, our mission here at Dr. Sellars Educate is to support all nurse educators to achieve certification, no matter how long it takes. We will help you achieve success, and we look forward to seeing so many more of you. And thank you so much, Brian, for chatting with me today.
all right, and if I can do it, you guys could too. All right, keep
That's
looking to
right.
work. All right.
Thank you.
All right.